Hello, everyone, and welcome to Truly Bedrock Season 1. This is episode 38, and we're down here in the workroom because I wanted to name the bee that got out. So there was a comment on the last video saying, hey, you should name the bee, and then Liara commented on there saying you should name it bee, and we have a name tag here, but I've been scoping this place out and I haven't found him. So there are a ton of places that the bee could be hiding, and I don't think it would travel off this far, but I don't know. I can't really see going that fast, but it could be all the way over here. Doesn't look like it. We really need to get over here and finish this whole project, but that is another project for another day. Anyway, if I happen to be down here and find him, I think I'm going to definitely name him, and then I'm going to kind of lasso him into place. And who knows? I know it went up there, and I was just back behind this looking, and I didn't see anything. It could be underneath here. Is a strong possibility. The honey farm's running pretty good. He could have gone in here and been chilling, and of course, could have gone in this water stream and drowned. So hopefully not, but that is a possibility. Anyway, what I want to get done in today's episode, like I said in the last episode, is some base work. We've been in this base for 6 months or so. And it's not terrible. I don't have the uh, nether wart to change all of this to red nether brick, and I'm still debating that. Lived in here for so long with this is what it's looked like. I don't know if I want to change it. So, if we did, we'd put nether wart blocks up here, and then everything else would be red nether brick. But I definitely want to build an archway here and an archway over here, and then do the same thing smelting area, just to still give this thing a open feel. But as we're sitting on our throne, looking at our loyal subjects, this, we're not seeing all this and all of this. The other thing that I'm not liking right now is this torch spam. But our options are limited. We have sea lanterns, sea pickles, we have glowstone and redstone lamps. None of none of that's gonna fit in the base except possibly the glowstone. But we could do something with the new lanterns, like we did over here in the Netherwart farm, and that might not look too bad. So what I think I might do is go out and knock all of these torches down, and then get like a pattern on the floor, so it's not just so random. Let's see. This the smelting area, other than the are you gonna run? Thank you. Other than putting in this archway, I don't think I want to change anything up in this area. It works really well for me. I might want to put some levers on these other furnaces just to collect the XP. Um, this is all of our ore smelting over here. This is our kelp farm processing, and then this is just general smelting. Now, one thing that is not currently happening is the kelp is not growing, so we're going to have to look into that in the future. I didn't really notice it until I came over here the other day and I was crafting all of this up, which I've still got a fair amount to do, into kelp blocks to do the smelting down in the workroom. So we'll have to check that out at a later date. The other thing that I want to work on is potentially changing the storage room. Our options are limited when it comes to items that we can use for storage. We have chests, we have the barrels, we have shulker boxes, we have oddball things such as dispensers and droppers, but they don't hold enough items for us to really use. Um, the barrels aren't a problem. What the problem is I have, one item frame saying that this is granite, and granite is in this chest. And yes, I know that I have andesite and diorite here, but it'd be nice for a little bit better identifiers. We have cobblestone. This chest is empty, but this one has all of the mossy stone. We have sand, we have sandstone, and then glass. We got the different woods. But really and truly, we need to get some of this stuff figured out um, the loom that's just randomly sitting here. I do like what I did with my enchanting setup, and then I have a crafting and grindstone and stone cutter, and we can do kind of all of our work in here. But I think I'd like to maybe push this forward a little bit and put some more barrels in it and really expand the storage because of things like this. We've got all the different concrete powders. We have some red sandstone in here. We have some terracotta. We have stained clays. We have glazed terracottas. This one's got even more. We've got bricks. We've got stone bricks, chiseled, andesite. Yeah, we need to get this stuff sorted out. All in all, though, I think we're not doing too bad. Like, we've got mob drops in here. We've got, spider eyes and sugarcane. This is where I was making my splash potions of poison. We've got farmable items in here. Um, apparently 64 stone buttons. This is just some odds and ends, plant life and stuff like that. This is all the dyes. I know I've got slime in this chest. So we're not too terrible, but we need to get some better organization. But the first thing I want to start with is the archway. I've got a few things here. I've got some nether brick. I've got a little bit of nether brick, and we're going to want to grab nether rack too. Please run. Which we have a little bit in here, and I've got let's see. I know I've got a chest in here. Yeah, plenty. I've got some nether brick slabs in there. That's about it. So if you guys watched my old series before Truly Bedrock, Console Craft, we built an archway into like a canyon that we lived in out in the middle of a jungle. It was a pretty cool base out in the open, but the archway turned out really, really good. So I want to do something similar in here, and that's going to push it to be 3 blocks wide. So I don't think, let's see, one, two, three. I'd really like to stay away from impeding on this wall. This way our wall starts kind of right here, and we could knock these 3 blocks out and turn them into nether brick, so it just looks cohesive with this. Yeah, I think that'll look good, and then we'll have our archway in these 3 blocks, and if I had to move this, that's not a problem. This barrel is just enchanting items, which we can move over to here or somewhere. It's not too bad. We'll have to take down our potions, which, yeah, I'm not brewing anything at the moment, so we'll have to clean that up. But yeah, let me get this archway kind of figured out with what I want, and if I like the design, we'll come back and we'll see. I'll bring you guys back in when I got something I think I like, and then we'll go over to that side and build it. Yeah, I'll be back. Wanted to jump in real quick and take a quick second to thank you guys for all the continued support. We did this a couple episodes ago, and I want to do it every now and then. Um, all the views on the videos, all the likes, all the comments, even the dislikes are much appreciated. Um, let me guys know, or let me know that you guys are watching the videos, enjoying them, things like that. And I'm really appreciative of all of the different things. Now, one thing that kind of escaped my view or my knowledge was the fact that we have a new Patreon. So we're over here at the mansion, and Mark is no longer alone here. And we got ourselves a little armor stand over here cooking. And we're going to throw on a little bit of armor. We're going to place in the nether wart block because that is the tier that they have chosen. And it is Dave Zettelmoyer. Hope I said that correctly. But welcome to Patreon. You have a spot here in the TB realm with Mark, who's still over here by the fire. And Mark's been a Patreon of mine for a while, as well as most other TB members. So Again, continue the likes, continue the comments. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. All those different things really helps me out a lot. Um, and of course, if you're feeling generous like Dave and Mark here, jump over to Patreon. All of the links to Discord and things like that will be in the description below. Of course, nobody has to jump over to Patreon, but it is much appreciated. And I know I need to get over there and do some work in due time, guys, in due time. But let's jump back over to the base work. So we've been hard at work for, I don't know, 45 minutes or so. And this is what I've come up with. I don't think it looks too bad. We did up the wall. You know, it's this right here kind of throws off the whole build if we had that same line coming out and going back. But excuse me. I think it turned out pretty good. I had red nether brick here in these spots. I also tried some magma blocks, and we tried nether wart blocks, but I didn't really like them. But I do like the soul sand. It's something that I haven't used in the base, but it is nether related. I also thought about potentially putting nether rack in here and then throwing in some quartz that we have in here. I thought that could look kind of neat, but I ended up going with the soul sand and I like it. And we also have the backside of this done as well. As we said before, it is a 3 wide wall. Just gives a little bit of depth to the entrance, and then underneath these black carpets we have some glowstone just so there's some accent lighting here. I really, really like it. I think it turned out pretty good in my opinion. I did also think about moving the enchanting station here, but I haven't figured out what I'm doing with the storage room yet. Now, the nice thing or the cool thing is I have bookshelves underneath all of these slabs here, and I was curious if I could put slabs here and still get the enchants that I wanted, and I can. I still have the level 30 enchant right here, so that works out really nice for us. Um, so let's see. I think we can go ahead and build this same setup on the other side. So, what is that? Four blocks, and then 1, 2, 3. Yep, 4. So, one thing I need to do is I need to change my pick block setting in here. This guy. I don't like the button 6. Let's use button 5. Much better. Much better. All right, so we're gonna build that same archway over here, and I think it's gonna turn out all right. So this is center, yes. Looks center to me, and that's center perfectly. So we're gonna try to build this thing quickly from memory. I had that guy there. We had some. What did we have? We had some nether brick like that, red nether brick to be honest, or to be exact. And then it went like this. I'm still learning the keys, so there might be a random jump like that. Uh, there we go. So that should be kind of the accent, I believe. Let's double check. I really like this. It's now closed off, but you can still see the opening in there. I think that's pretty cool. What did we have? So we had a slab and then block, and down. And the slab is just to kind of close off the glowstone here. So we had a slab like that. We had block, and then this should come all the way down to here. Perfect. block like that, and then this should come all the way down as well. And I think that's our starting point. And then I went ahead and I filled all of this in on the other side, and I can hear the drowns outside. So we're gonna do that on this side as well, and then we'll bust out what we need as we need it. Let's go over to the other side. Yeah, this project is a little fun. Last video I said that we would be doing some base interior and exterior, and the the video would be a little boring or more boring than usual. And someone commented, you know, it's not boring. I look forward to it and stuff like that. That was a very nice sentiment. For me, building is not something I typically do on camera. It's something that I find not difficult, but just as far as cutting up the video and knowing where and when to cut it. Now, I'm going to need to jump up there a couple of blocks so we can do that. When I did the mansion, which we need to get over to today, um, I built that in such a way that I didn't have to sit here and go, okay, look, this is what I built. Okay, I'll see you in the next scene. Okay, we've got this done. Now we've got this done. To me, it's just a little harder to break up. It's not something I do a lot on camera, so yeah. Let's see. Is that how? Is that how that went? I think it is. Because that went like that, and then this should be a straight down pillar. So let's see. That goes like that, and that like that, and then this, and this should go right here, and that'll give us our 3 wide entrance. Perfect. Now here we went with a stair like that, and then this one might be a little difficult to place. We went like that. Give it that little shape. No, that's gonna work out good. We did start a second series on the channel. I'm sure you guys have seen those videos. We started doing some modded, which is a ton of fun. Uh, I got one comment on the video from a viewer that wasn't, too excited about what I was doing, but it's just a second series. It's not going to be taking over truly Bedrock at all, obviously. And we are a console Bedrock player, through and through. Let's see. I need these 6 punched out. But I am thoroughly enjoying modded. It's something that I've wanted to play for so long, and I'm happy that I have the opportunity. And I thought you guys might like it, so we're going to keep that as the second series. I wanted to do it as a stream series. I think I mentioned that in one of my older videos, and it's just the laptop I'm playing on cannot handle uh, modded and streaming at the same time. And we're out of nether brick, which is over here. There we go. Run. No, that's red. Oh, it's in my inventory. Anyway, yeah, we couldn't do that as a stream series, so I decided to do it as the second series on the channel, and I'm trying to work out some times to stream. I wanted to stream today, but between everything that I'm doing, cleaning house and doing these videos, because we've already recorded the next Sky Factory video, we just don't have the time. And that'll go there. And this one will go here, and then this will go there, and that is that side complete. Over here, we're going to need to punch these out. Just going to let a bit of water in, which is fine. And it's going to knock out some of these torches, which is fine. Let's see. We'll throw a torch back down just so we can see what we're doing. And put our red nether brick in here. Yeah, like I was saying, I'm a console edition player by heart, but we needed to upgrade our recording and the way we do things. And so playing on the computer is just so much better for us. It's a little more user friendly. I have to push 2 clicks of the mouse to get into truly Bedrock now instead of all kinds of hassle. The Xbox is just too locked down, which is unfortunate. So this is what we're doing. And we'll do this. And I don't think I have enough carpet. I'll have to go make some more. But we just place carpet over like that, and it gives us a nice little glow. Oh, wait, that's not red nether brick. This is soul sand. Because why not? Who uses soul sand to build with? I do. Like I said, I like building with the nether blocks. I want to keep this whole base that same theme. And I've never once used soul sand in a build other than a nether wart farm. So this is a nice little change of pace, and I don't think it looks too bad, to be honest with you. No, that's turning out real nice. So we'll do this like this. Perfect. And then we'll go ahead and bust this out too while we're at it. And then we'll place in the soul sand. And we'll go get those blocks that we placed wrong in just a moment. Even though this took me a little bit of time to figure out, now that I've got it down, obviously you can see it didn't take us that long to roll through this. And we'll let that netherrack just go wherever we have plenty. I am going to put netherrack in this spot as well. Let's get this guy out of our way. That was just a placeholder. Yep, we placed one wrong over here as well. Yeah, that's going to work out real nice. And let's go look at it from the throne. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and break off and do the, get up there. Yeah, that's not bad. You know, the other thing we could do is we could put, we could take the stair out that I put here and put flames. That might look better. I just thought of that because I can hear the fire up there crackling. Let's see. I like it. You guys like it? What do you think? It'll look better once we get the other side of this one done. Let's do that real quick. What I was talking about with the fire. Uh, let's see. We need a little bit of netherrack, and then we'll have to replace that maybe. Just that. Can't go wrong with fire for. Mm, mm, let's see. Let's do this side, and then we'll determine how it looks. This block is going to need to be replaced with some red nether brick, possibly even this block. And then I just burned those, but so be it. How does that look? Mm, not terrible. Not terrible. I think I'm going to leave it on the outside, but I'm going to leave the back side of it the way it is. I like it. All right. So we're going to change that out. We're going to go finish up the back side of this, and then we'll get on with what else we have for today. This is what I have for a layout for the lights. We've played around quite a bit with it. Um, so we've got these at this height. Gives us a little bit of room so we don't bonk our heads as we're running through here. We did finish up this wall and get the last of the glowstone put in. If we turn around, you can see it's all done. Nice and tidy. I'm using slime blocks out here. This is where all of my different lanterns will go. And then this way we can just come up here and place in, whoops, I was doing so good. Our slime blocks like so. And then we can roll through, place our nether brick fence. We can grab our lanterns. We can punch these away real quick, which is why I'm using the slime blocks. And then we can place our lantern like that. And then we'll remove the slime block after we have it planted, or placed, I should say. But yeah, this is what we've got so far. Oop, get up in the throne. We've got the two walls done up. I did change the fire out too. I like that addition. So I'm going to get putting all of these lanterns in across here and get rid of the slime blocks, and then I'll punch out all of the torches. We got rid of the glowstone that we had here. And I think this is looking 10 times cleaner than it was before, and it's really coming along. Now, as I said earlier in the video, I'm not sure how to cut these videos when we build stuff. So unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to get to the storage room today. Um, we did the Patreon thing. I think my first clip was like 9 minutes. The second one's like 14. So we're running out of recording time. But we've made a fair progress in the base thus far that I'm really happy with. So I guess what I'm going to do is finish off placing all of these off the camera, and we'll come back in next time and we will work on the storage room and possibly some other projects. I don't know. It just depends on what comes up between now and the next recording session. But that is going to do it for me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it wasn't too boring. Anyway, as always, leave a like, leave a comment, consider subscribing if you're new, and I will see you guys on the next one.